Okay, and today I'm going to make some fire cider, and I usually do this at the start of autumn and let it ferment and let all the active ingredients all mix together, and then I'll siphon it off later in the winter so we've got a medicinal compound that's good for coughs, colds and various winter ailments. So let's just have a quick look at the ingredients. So we've got cloves, onions, garlic, chilies, we've got some honey, lemons, ginger, black peppercorns, rosemary, bay leaves, a bit of thyme, some ground black pepper, turmeric and apple cider vinegar. And it's quite an old recipe actually. I mean, the phrase fire cider was coined by an American herbalist in the 1970s, but this goes back much farther. It goes back to ancient Greece and possibly before. There was a solution called oxymel, which translated from the Latin, oxy is acid and mel is honey, and it's part folk medicine really. And I'm sure if you delve deep into different cultures, you'll find different versions of this this fire cider, so to speak. So well worth looking into, and certainly I would suggest that anybody watching this video looks at the active ingredients in all of these, the active compounds in all of these different ingredients, because there's far more medicinal stuff in here than there is in flu capsules and those expensive sugary cough sweets that don't work. Right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to chop everything up and we're going to put it into the jar, and then we're going to mix the vinegar, honey and the turmeric solution. So we'll come back to you shortly. Right, so what we've done is we've chopped all the ingredients up and we've put them inside the kiln jar. And something to be mindful of when you're doing it is every time you do a layer of something, put some of the spices and herbs in, because we want it to mix really well together, and we want all the active ingredients to come out of the herbs and spices and into the liquid. We want it all to infuse together. So everybody has their own ways of doing this. So I've mixed live cider apple vinegar with turmeric, and I've grated black pepper in. And the reason why I've grated black pepper in, despite me having put peppercorns in already, is that your body struggles really to digest and make use of turmeric, but black pepper helps this process along, and it helps your body to absorb the medicinal benefits of turmeric. So we're just going to give this a bit more of a stir. So in here we've got turmeric, black pepper, honey, cider apple vinegar. So that's stirred up enough where there's nothing sticking to the bottom, and now we're going to pour it in. Careful not to make a mess everywhere. And we're going to cover this. If there isn't enough here, I couldn't find the measuring jug today, so if there isn't enough we'll just make a little bit more and we'll pour it on until it's covered completely. So yeah, there isn't enough, so we'll just make a little bit more and then we'll top this up to the top. Okay, so we've give this a bloody good shake to start the process of getting everything to intermingle and blend with each other. And this is the first batch that I'm making. I'll be making another batch with a variation of ingredients next week. And just a quick mention of the cloves. I want this to be quite punchy to deal with winter ailments, so I've put around about 20 cloves in it, 6 cloves of garlic, 2 sprigs of rosemary, 2.5 tablespoons full of turmeric, about 20 black peppercorns, and as I mentioned previously, I've also grated black pepper in, and the rest of it, as you can see, is vegetables, chilies, lemons, onions, etc. And I put quite a large amount of ginger in also, because ginger's very good over the winter months. So I put what's probably the equivalent of around 2 to 3 ounces in. I'm going to chop that up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this in a dark, cool cupboard, and we're going to give it a shake a couple of times a week, and try and get all the ingredients to blend, and all of the antioxidants and all the good stuff inside to mix together with everything else to form this really potent fire cider. So thanks for watching. Look after each other. See you all soon, and if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Every little bit helps. Bye for now.